Caregivers, how do you process bad news? Well, I've obviously, well, it may not be obvious, but I've had bad news before. But when it's with your loved ones, it can be a little bit more traumatic. What I am trying to do is to, first thing, I try to remain calm. And the next thing I do is pray. Go to the Lord in prayer and ask, to help relieve the situation, because He is when I uh, strengthen my faith. I realize that these things are out of my control. Whatever I'm going through, or wherever my caregivers, whatever issues they're going through, medical or otherwise, if it's too difficult, if it's especially health wise, and it's traumatic, it can be overwhelming. But I just ask the Lord to give me strength, give my loved ones strength, and we just try to deal with it the best we can. Obviously, we're going to do what we can, and whatever they tell us to do, to better the situation on our end. But then I have to let it go and let God, because He is the one that's ultimately in control for me, because that's how I practice my faith. And I find a lot of peace and comfort in that. So whatever I'm going through, whether it's medical, with the loved one, anything that I find to be difficult, that is my process. Just try to remain calm, because I know a lot. I used to get upset about things, and then I realized, you know what? That's not helping. That's not going to help. That is an initial reaction, I know, and it still can be difficult to process a lot of bad news, or yeah, and then sometimes you can't help it. You're gonna get upset. But then when I calm down, or when I remain calm, I pray. Lord, give me strength and to make it through. And I always find strength. I always find inner peace. I always find comfort in praying to the Lord.